Now, I'm actually going to be talking about that thing that's in the sky. It's basically now very close to Mars. Three-eye atlas. You want to call it comet, meteor, whatever. Now, it's behaving in a way that comet and meteor don't behave. Now, the interesting thing about this thing, now, going back a little bit, guys. Now, back in 1977, they had a signal out of this section in space that was recorded by NASA, and it was called the WOW signal. It was basically one of the first communicate, according to, let's just call it for what it is. So it was some form of communication signal that was sent out in space, and it was actually retrieved by NASA in 1977. Now, whoever discovered it, I forgot his name, he called it the WOW signal, because when he first discovered it, the person, he was so stunned, he said, wow. So it's called the WOW signal of 1977. I'm only talking about this because the three-eye atlas object came from that same section in space. Listen up carefully. The three-eye atlas came from that same section in space. And listen up, this is the crazy thing about this thing too. It is actually sending off the same signal that was picked up in 1977. Same identical signal is now being emitting off whatever that thing is, craft, meteor, whatever you want. I know meteor can emit signal. I know asteroid can't do that. It has to be intelligently guided, intelligently instructed to do these things. So something intelligent is behind it. It have also change trajectory, meaning pathway, directions. Meteor, comet can't do that either. It also, getting close to Mars, when it was getting close to Mars, it actually slowed down. The speed of it has slowed down, and 9 object is now surrounded it as soon as it get close to Mars, as if these 9 object, quote unquote, whatever you want to call it, vessels, spacecraft, whatever you want to call it. You know, I'm just trying to make sense out of craziness right now. It's now surrounded by 9 shuttle. This is a behavior that comet have never displayed, meteor have never displayed. It's funny thing about it. NASA live feed that you can actually look out through the ISS satellite, it's shut down. Yeah, I get it. People are saying government shut down. I get that. But it's so funny that while all of this just started happening, certain department decide to shut down. I'm just going to say that. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe whatever's out in space that's coming towards us are going to pass. Whatever it's going to do, whatever's happening now on Earth has to do with what's in the sky, has to do with the planet, the incoming planet. Also, NASA has just released information that we now have a supersized Jupiter planet that's basically getting close to our solar system. This is basically how they're trying to paint it. But I listened to the word that they're using, supersized Jupiter planet, meaning it's bigger than Jupiter. I already know Nemesis, Nibiru, Wormwood, whatever you want to call it, destroyer. It is bigger than Nibiru. Sorry, it is bigger than Jupiter. So, you know, they're slowly putting the information out, hoping people would pick it up. I'm picking it up. I'm picking up on this information. I already know what Three-Eye Atlas is on, and I know the purpose of it because this is information I have read about in ancient manuscript. And whenever they decide to come back, quote unquote, whatever you want to call them, the Anunnaki, obviously the ones who created human beings, they do send out what is called a crew of hybrid, whatever, hybrid humanoid giants, extraterrestrial, whatever you want to call them, that they do what is called, they come first to make sure everything is okay, everything is on the up and up, and to report back to whoever they need to report to of what we are doing, where we're at as a society, as a civilization. So everything that's unfolding right now, especially with the Three-Eye Atlas and all these craziness that's happening in the skies, is something that's happened before. It's been written down in ancient manuscript before the whole fleet arrive, which I'm talking about the Anunnakis. They will send out a group of a small fleet to basically do what is called recon, to report back and let them know what they're walking into. So the Three-Eye Atlas thing that's happening right now, the unusual behavior, it is tied to the incoming planet. I'm leaving it at that. NASA already came out saying there's a supersized Jupiter planet that's actually getting close to our solar system. I really believe it's already in our solar system, but they're slowly giving the information in bits and pieces because they really can't just come out and tell people exactly what's going on, because this type of information will stop commerce, will disturb commerce, will have a serious effect on our society. So they got to be very careful of how they release the information. So again, the big wow signal of 1977 that was recorded by NASA is now the same signal that's coming off 3I Atlas, and the 3I Atlas came from the same section in space that signal came out of. And I don't believe it's a coincidence. I believe everything is all tied to each other. And as soon as that object gets close to Mars, CERN department is shut down. NASA live feed camera that's in space, everything is shut down. None of it is operational anymore. You think that's just a coincidence? Nah, I don't think so. I don't believe in coincidence. So I just want to do a quick video on that just to keep you guys up to date on what's happening. I really believe that they're returning, and the return is near. And I've always said this, and a lot of people have laughed at me and mocked me for saying it, but I'm going to say it again. Daddy's coming home, and Daddy's going to want his gold. Yep, he's going to want his gold. And you know, this is a big surge in gold purchases now around the world by the governments. They're buying up gold. There's a reason why they want to hoard these golds, because whoever is coming back gonna need those golds. So for some reason, they're hoarding them now. So whatever reason they're hoarding it for, I don't know. But I know whoever's coming in that ship, in that spacecraft, part of the reason why they do come to Earth is for this natural resources called gold, because they use it in their atmosphere on their planet, which obviously NASA is calling it the supersized Jupiter that's hovering outside of our solar system, which I do believe is already in our solar system. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Again, guys, thank you so much for always watching my video. I just want to do this quick video on that 3I Atlas. I think the information is cool, knowing that the big wow signal that was recorded in 1977 is now coming off that same craft that's coming towards us, or meteor or whatever. It can't be a meteor because meteor don't emit signal, electronic signal like that, or radio signal like that, but it's the same type of signal, and it came from the same location in space where that signal came from in 1977, recorded by NASA. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Stay